Orleans Saints.
You going live, cuz?
Yeah, I'm live.
I can't wait to go back to goddamn his time, bro. I'm so glad shit out of here, bro.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway for Santa Clara. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Did he run it back for a touchdown? I ain't even on the screen. Oh, okay, let's do it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
That's all that boy want to do.
Defense, you've got to be
That's all that boy want to do.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo.
I be talking about, I be ready for the pitch.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
White.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
It was all about.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, it's Brees. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. To throw is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
11. 80 weapons. Switch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. The Niners are able to stretch their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 92 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Sheldon Day. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone. A safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football.
He's
going to be a foot or so short. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On 1st down. It's Coleman. Nowhere to go that time.
Here we go.
He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
All right, you had your little fun, bro. Your shit over.
On second down,
That shit
it's
over with.
Coleman.
You had your little
And
fun.
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. It's caught by Coleman.
You had your fun, bro.
Coleman lost it.
You had your
This is
fun,
picked up
bro.
by the Saints.
You had your fun. Niggas, my turn up.
You look at the guy
You
who
had your
cropped it up
fun,
and say,
nigga.
"Geez,
Get the
what did
fuck
he
off
do?"
the
But,
mic.
hey, let's tip the cap to the
You had
defense
your
here.
fun.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating...
And for the 3rd
What
time here
the
this half,
fuck?
it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Wow, why is everything
He's trying to
on
get
his
Thomas
pick,
that
bro?
time.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season,
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Yeah, you had your fun,
Picked off
bro.
by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
and many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Coleman. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Kamara's got the 1st down and then some. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
I make a jump like the
They'll
80s.
stop it with just over
Real
a
quick,
minute
baby.
to go before halftime.
Ready. 5-8. 5-8. 54 man. Hey, let's get kill. Check three. 5-8.
On first down, Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
6-6. Pull it.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is Coleman with a grab. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 3rd down.
11. General West.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
I made the jump like the 80s.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Blue draw, Porter. Hey, team 6.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Breeze now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 16. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 30 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right?
Track time.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 19-yard line. 25 yards that time. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Look at the spin. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Thomas, the intended target. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who have gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall. First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Let's go, D.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now pass complete here to Sanders, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. His throw incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's third down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Completes it to Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Here we go. 11, 11. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
13. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
It's Coleman here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. There's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to Coleman. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question. Touchdown, New Orleans! Michael Thomas, 69 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. But yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who can also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you, or he'll just jump over the top of you
Put the
and
top down
continue
and lay
to
down,
make
bro.
those big plays.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike 54. Mike 54. 21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Garoppolo looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On the counter, here's Coleman. Room here to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And across the chalk.